A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartache. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. Hello. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Marjack79 here, and today I am proud to present my review / discussion / comparison video of the Olszewski Sleeping Beauty Castle with the Cinderella Castle. But the Cinderella Castle is not till later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. I have never filmed the Sleeping Beauty Castle until today, so let's go ahead and go through that real quick and go through all of its little intricate details. I will go ahead and point out that there is a review of the Olszewski Cinderella Castle already on the channel. I will post a link to in the description below, so please check that out as well. And if you do feel so inclined, if you love Disney World and Disneyland, the Disney Cruise Line as much as I do, go on ahead and hit that subscribe button. That helps me out tremendously. And I will go ahead and point out that today, and during the filming of this video, we are 13 days out from heading back to Walt Disney World for a week of Christmas-filled Disney World fun. So definitely make sure you get subscribed so you can enjoy our shenanigans at Disney World for Christmas time. Alright, so now without further ado, let's hop into our castle structure here, or our Sleeping Beauty Castle, and let's talk about it. Alright, man, so as you can already tell, this is another one of my most prized possessions in my entire collection. If you followed my videos before, you know I've done hundreds of videos on different toys, you know, souvenirs, collectibles, but this, along with the Cinderella Castle, are two of my most favorite and most prized possessions by far. So let's go ahead and let's start off from the front here. So as you can see, I still have the plastic here. Sleeping Beauty Castle, Disneyland. The park opened 1955, way before I was even thought about. That's actually 3 years before the birth year of my parents. My parents were born in 1958, so that's actually, so Disneyland actually opened up 3 years before my parents were even born. A little tidbit for you. Alright, so let's go ahead and get here. So sorry, there's a little bit of dust collecting there. I've had this structure for years now, and I dusted it off the best I could before I reviewed. So, as you can see here is the center emblem, when you wish upon a star. Then we can spin it around here. I can't really tell what that says right there, but we'll let you guys know though. Let me spin that around here. Come true. Oh, okay. So when you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. And we have north, east, south, and west. Look at that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a bit of a look at the shrubbery here. Look at that. Then we have some light posts here with some of the flowers, some of the rock formations here. Looks good, man. Absolutely stunning. I mean, you Got some holes in the shrubbery here. Kind of leads into the fence. Even just the little details along the fence going into the moat, to the walkway that leads into the castle. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. It doesn't, when it comes to structures and figures, I just don't think it gets any more lifelike than that, man. That shrubbery here, that's a funny looking tree right there. Got some ducks playing in the pond there, as you can see that. I love this piece, man. I really do. I love both of them. The trees all the way to the back. No, I want to get the front of the castle first, but we'll definitely flip around to the side and the back too, of course, so don't worry about that. Then we have the flag poles here that leads into the inside of the castle as well. So it's like you're walking on up, get ready to walk into the castle. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love Disneyland. I'm not obviously I am a Disney World connoisseur, but I was lucky enough to take a journey to Disneyland in California with my wife too. Actually before Faith was even born, so yeah. And we are dying to go back. I think we're going to plan to make a trip back when the Marvel Cinematic Universe attractions start to open up around the park. No, I know the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction is already open at Disneyland as well, but I think there is an Iron Man attraction coming and a couple other things too. So once that stuff opens up, we're going to make our journey over there. So let's go ahead and get a look at the castle itself. We even got, if we zoom in here, got a little I don't know what that is exactly right there. I know my huge finger, but as you can get a scope of how small it actually is when I point my finger at that. I don't know what that is. It's like just a wall decoration or something, but whatever it is, just how it's so intricately detailed and it's so small, it's crazy. Then you have the flag poles here. As you can see, you can get a scope of how small it is. Then you got the little lamp post here. Then you get in a little bit deeper here. You can get the windows and the spires of the castle itself. So you go along to the top here, all the way around, there. So as you can see it, now we're getting a look at it from the side of the castle here. Beautiful. So it looks like you're kind of coming from Adventureland on this side, and then if you were coming from the right side, obviously you could be coming from Tomorrowland. Look at that, man. One of my favorite aspects about Disneyland that got taken away from Disney World is they still have the Toontown, which I love that, man. I used to, even especially when I was younger, I loved going to Disney World to do like the Mickey Mouse's house, Minnie Mouse's house, McDonald's boat, all that stuff, man. So it's really cool that stuff is still at Disneyland for you to experience it. Okay, so now we've spun the castle around to the back. As you can see, just even the details on the back here is just magnificent. Look at that. Look at that, my friends. To the pinks, to the blues, absolutely beautiful. To the top, spires here, trees. Even to the small, just to give you a scope of what we're looking at here, of how small it actually is. Okay, so here's my finger. That's how big my finger is compared to that door right there. So the tools and the hand craftsmanship that went into the making of this piece is absolutely stunning. You can even go inside here and kind of see. I mean, it's even, there's even a little painting inside right there. Look at that. There's a painting inside of there. Holy moly. Look at that. That's insane. Absolutely insane, man. And then there's another painting on this side too as well. And then there's another door. That's crazy, man. And then you go over here, then there's a little statue in the moat right there. A little cascade right there. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But man, who turned out the lights? I think we need to rectify this situation. And now. Look at that, people. Alright. Now, this is our Sleeping Beauty Castle with the lights turned on. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we can already see that one of the big lights is right here, hidden in plain sight, right here in this little space here. Then we spin it around, and another little backlight is here. Then it kind of shines on the castle like so. Then they have a pink, more of a purplish hue shining on the castle in this direction here. And then we have the inside of the castle lit up as well. So you can see inside, like, you know, so because, you know, you have to have it in an illuminated, you know, walkway so you can get inside of the castle still. All right, so let's spin her back around so we can see what the back of the castle looks like lit up. Okay, so, well, first off, look at that cool outlining. It kind of looks like the old school Walt Disney World logo. But as you can, because obviously, you know, that's what the logo is based off of, this castle right here. But as you can still see the back of the castle that's lit up. You can still see that painting right there. And you can kind of see the painting on this side a bit too. See, there you go. It's right there. So yeah, man, really, really cool. Love this piece so much. It's so awesome. So we're gonna spin around here and get a look at it from the side. The light's kind of glaring, but you can still get the idea of the scope here, though. So cool, man. So cool. All right, so let's go ahead and turn off the lights, and let's take a look at a few more accessories, and then we'll have to talk about price here. So we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So let's talk about a couple of tidbits really quick. So the switch to the light is actually underneath this tree here. And, you know, so you just switch it on with this switch here and this switch here. So, and then another little really cool aspect. Oh yeah, and actually another cool thing about the tree here is that it magnetizes on. It's no like snap or anything. You know, it just goes on there just automatically, like so. Gets a little crooked from time to time, but you know, he gets the job done though. So the other cool aspect of this castle that I wanted to show you guys is underneath this little spiral here. If you take this off, I know my huge fingers and my long fingernails. If you take that off, it reveals a Sleeping Beauty and the Prince. Just needs to wake her up from her forever slumber. Dang Maleficent. So that's a really cool detail as well. So right there in that spiral right there, and you know, it just snaps on just like that. Now there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about price, man. When I bought this castle, it was originally $250 retail, but I actually picked it off after the first release, and I found him on eBay for $300. So seller was just trying to get rid of all of his collection. I don't know why, but I still thank him to this day for it. I love him for it, actually. And I've had it ever since. I think I've had this castle for about 7 years now. So, you know, and we do what we do. I went on ahead and went on eBay and checked it out for you guys to check to see if it was any of them available. And unfortunately, it is not. There was one on eBay, and it was about $1,900. Yep, that's right, $1,900, man. So this piece is definitely officially discontinued. It's nowhere on the Disney websites. Maybe the only other place that I've seen them is on the Walt Disney World Resort, you know, Art of Disney side stores. You know, there's an Art of Disney store at Epcot. There's an Art of Disney store in Disney Springs, and pretty sure there's an Art of Disney store, and well, I know for sure there's one in the Disneyland Resort as well. So if you want a shot at one of these pieces, that is definitely your best bet. So Okay, so now to the last part of the video, probably the part that's a lot of you have been waiting for. Can I get a drum roll, please? And with a little bit of movie magic, and we are back. Look at that. Now we have our comparison with the Cinderella Castle made by Olszewski with the Sleeping Beauty Castle made by Olszewski. And right off the bat, these are supposed to be like, you know, life-size replications of each individual castle. The sheer amount of how bigger Cinderella Castle is compared to Sleeping Beauty Castle is crazy. You know, I've seen them both up close and personal, but that's insane how much bigger it is. Because I mean, because you can look at the shrubbery and clearly see that it's the same size. But when you get to the castles, though, you start out here, then you gotta go all the way up here to get to the top of Sleeping Beauty Castle. I mean, here's a cool thing. Look at the top of. Look at how tall Cinderella Castle is to like how far you had to go to get to Sleeping Beauty Castle. Look at that. And then look at like how far you have to go. Sorry about my fingers. How far you have to go get from like the bottom of Sleeping Beauty Castle to like the top of Cinderella Castle. Look at that. Just trying to give y'all. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this that exists on YouTube. So that's why you got me out, because I've always been like interested in doing something like this. So that's why I'm here, people. That's why I'm here. So just look at that, man. Comparing the Cinderella Castle to Sleeping Beauty Castle. If you were ever curious, here you go. Look at that, man. That's so crazy. I just can't believe how much bigger it is, dude. Wow, look at that. I could stare at this like all day. Yeah. Okay, so we're about two minutes into this now. I'll probably put a link in the description, you know, if anybody that's just interested in this, if you just want to skip to this part too. So yeah, man. But definitely do me a favor. If you're a Disney fan, there's no way you didn't like this video, man. Come on, go ahead and hit that and smash that like button for me. And you can help this channel out so much by smashing that subscribe button. Like I said, in 13 days, me and my family, my wife and my beautiful little girl are going to be heading to Walt Disney World to celebrate Christmas. And obviously, I will be vlogging every moment to share with you guys. So please help support us. And with that, you can just follow the link here. You can follow me at youtube.com/markjack79. I'm on facebook.com/markjack79, Instagram and Twitter at markjack79. So there are plenty of social media outlets to keep in touch with me and see what we are doing. So all right, man. I really don't want to end this video, but well, actually, here let me talk about these little side items real quick. You know, I actually picked up this Disneyland Resort button/pin of the Diamond Celebration at Disneyland. Yeah, it was the 60-year Diamond Celebration, so I just wanted to show that off really quick as well. Disneyland 60 years Diamond Celebration. Nothing else really special. I've never even opened this up, and I will probably never open it up. I'm gonna keep it sealed right in there. And then this is just the Disneyland Main Street Certificate of Authenticity, meaning that, you know, this is the legit, not like a knockoff or anything like that, made by Olszewski. It is a first edition model. So yeah, man, definitely for the most diehard of Disney fans for sure. So definitely keep that in mind. These are adult pieces, and yeah, these are not for children, people. Because if one of these like fell and broke, I think I would have a heart attack. All right, man. So with that, I think I have talked about. I think we're going on about 20 minutes. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me and listening to me sing and talk about my love for Disney. All right, and until then, I will see you guys on the next one. I'll catch you later. Bye.